Hello, people of the internet, and today I know I don't normally upload the day after I previously uploaded, but I felt the need to go over some corrections I needed to make in in my video on this essay. There were some people who gave me some criticism that I felt the need to go over. Um, I felt like for one thing I was a bit too reductive in explaining that fact that that United States is extracting oil from the Middle East because, like, yeah, a third of our oils does still come from the Middle East, but there's a lot more there's a lot of other reasons why we are why the United States is still there, why the United States is still is still is still it has troops stationed there and whatnot. And I haven't really looked into it as much as I should have. I probably should have looked into this more while I was doing any research for this essay and whatnot. I normally don't. I normally just kind of do this. I kind of just like talk on the fly. I kind of just I improvise when I'm talking, so I tend to miss out on some things. I probably could have also gone into some issues with United States and Western hegemony. Hegemony is the essentially a coercive act. Is basically forcing one's will on another cultural group or on another country, on another social group, and that's essentially what the United States has been doing for ages, for for decades even, and it's been going on, and that's one thing that's causing the Middle East to destabilize. And because of the fact that it's so destabilized now, if we were to simply leave, then the the nations of the Middle East would just fall to terrorist organizations, or the power vacuum will just leave for more imperialism from other Western countries. After all, I mean, there are many imperialist nations in the world right now. China being one of them, though they're not really Western. But I mean, even the Scandinavian social democracies have some kind of sweatshop somewhere in the world, somewhere in the global south specifically. I mean, that's one of the reasons why they managed to maintain their social democracies. Now, the reason why I decided to go over this essay is not so much to point out how imperialism was not so much to go into depth about about what imperialism is, or what US or what Western or what any nation's imperialism is, but rather to explain that it is because of the it is because of the colonialism that religious fundamentalism took power. After the country became destabilized due to colonialism, religious fundamentalism in the Middle East became more prominent. And why I decided to bring that up is because I have met lots of people, both online, in my personal life, etc., who say that Islam is somehow an inherently violent religion, and in reality, it's not. It's actually no more or less violent than a religion like Christianity. And the only reason why these fundamentalists have taken power is because of the fact that their countries have been destabilized. I wanted to make that point because I wanted to help mitigate, or help to to correct people who are Islamophobic, that it's not the religion per se. It's the fact that during times of turmoil, people are more willing to look towards religious fundamentalist values because it gives them some kind of stability. It gives them something to hope for, to believe in, and so on and so forth. Now, basically, because of that, I, I feel like it's unfair to just blame Islam. So I decided to talk a little bit about that. And yeah. Anyway, but my stance on the matter, as far as whether or not we can leave the Middle East. Now, the Middle East, we should definitely pull the troops out. We should pull out military force. We should not have a military so much military presence there. But what we could do is we can't just leave them there unstable. So what we need to do is we could have humanitarian organizations help them organize and help them form a new society, and hopefully one based on the principles of mutual aid and cooperation and other great leftist values. So yeah, that's those are just some corrections I needed to make. Um anyway, yeah. Peace out. Later. Bye. Whatever you do.